Hi, yeah, I'm back. I want to do a video for y'all and just gonna talk about how it is being a single mother and having a physical disability. This video is for anyone who wants to or my videos is gonna be about, how it is dealing with a physical disability, and if you have one yourself, then you kind of know, um, how it is. Um, with daily life activities and all that good stuff. Okay. So I have scoliosis and also have DDD, which is disc degenerative disease. Um, the disc in my back, in between my L4 and my L5, is deteriorating, and when that cushion starts to deteriorate, it can cause pain because the bones are rubbing against each other. So yeah. And if you don't know what scoliosis is the curve. It's a curve in your back, and that can cause pain as well. So um, I have found out last year in October that I had scoliosis, and how, like, out of nowhere, um it was like months after I had my baby. I never had any pain or anything before that, or I had a little bit of pain before that because I worked in the healthcare field and I did a lot of heavy lifting. um but yeah, but months after I had my child, um I kept going, and I did start like backlifting and heavy stuff again because I've always been like like an independent person anyway. So, but in October, like, I started having pain, and like I started hurting like more than I was before. Like, and so as I kept going, I realized like something wasn't right. Like, I shouldn't be having the pain as tough as it was, like I was having. So I decided to go to the doctor in October of 2025, and I described my pain to my specialist, my nurse practitioner. And so I was sent to go get an x-ray, and in the x-ray, that's when it showed that there was a curve in my back, and that's what was causing me pain. But not only there was a curve in my back, there was also something that they call bulging disc as well. Um, so yeah, so I kept going, and I ended up having to be prescribed medication for my back, and it wasn't helping me, and I was still having pain. And so I ended up being sent to go get an MRI. And if you don't know what an MRI is, it's a machine. They put you in a machine, and like the machine can see through your whole entire body. So I got an MRI scan, and they ended up seeing that my disc in between my L4 and my L5 in my spine was deteriorating, and that was what was causing me pain as well. So I ended up having to go see a specialist, and I got prescribed a stronger medication to help me combat the pain that I was having, because I was having pain every day. Um, I ended up having to get I got a walking cane. So for, like, if you know about the scoliosis disability, um, it can cause a lot of pain. So having that cane, like even just getting up out of bed, can be painful, or getting standing up from a chair can be very painful sometimes, even with the DDD as well. So I ended up getting a walking cane because it got to a point where I needed it, and thankfully I don't have to use it all the time. But if you know about that, those disabilities, you have like there you can have flares, and the flares are like days where you're in a lot of pain, more than you usually are every day. So um, for days when I have flares, and usually flares, they last for about 1 to 2 days, where the pain is just more intense, or because the body is inflamed, or but yeah. So, and I ended up getting prescribed a walker as well, because it got, the pain was so bad. I ended up needing a walker as well. I remind you, like, I just found out about my disabilities last year, so it's still kind, like, I'm used to it, but it's still kind of new. Um, so yeah, and I do have a wheelchair. Um, because there was times when I would hurt so bad, I needed a wheelchair, and it just helped me feel more comfort in being able to do my daily activities, and to take care of my baby girl, and to take care of my household and myself. Um, so yeah, and I don't have to use it every single day, but for the days that I do have flares, sometimes I do use it, just for the comfort. Um, so being a single mother is hard in itself, but being a single mother with a physical disability, it can be very, very tough. Um, like, you have to try to, like, make sure you're in a good space mentally, um, and do your best to be the best you can be physically, to be strong for your child, for my child, as what, I have to make sure, you know, I do my best to take care of my baby girl, because I love my baby girl. And so yeah. And also, like, it's tough sometimes because my parents, like, being a single mother and not having my parents around, I can't just take my baby girl to my mother's house and let her watch my baby girl for me, because she's no longer here. And my dad, he's no longer here as well. So um, just know, having your mom and dad to be able to watch your child or your children whenever you need it is truly a blessing. Really, truly is a blessing, because it gets very, very tough sometimes, and just not having that guidance, you know, and that support system. It's very, very tough. So yeah. But overall, I just do my best to be strong, and as strong as I can be. So yeah. Um, and it's like, why am I a single mother? I don't. Another thing, I don't want to make it seem like being a single mother is something that's this should be admired, because it's a it's very hard. It's very, very hard. Um, me and my child's dad, we are not together. Um, we got together. young. He's 2 years younger than me. Um, we just didn't work out because we were mentally, like, our mindsets was totally different. Like, I was more so focused on taking care of my household and, making sure things ran good within my household, and was very goal orientated. And I'm not knocking him for, not being goal orientated. He could be now. I really don't know. But um, me and him just, we did not work out. And it doesn't bother me. It does make me sad sometimes though, because I really want my child to have her dad in her life, but I'm not going to try to force someone to be in my child's life who doesn't see, the importance of being a father, let alone understanding the importance of being a father and what it takes to be a father. Um, I have a lot of experience taking care of children because I became a aunt at the age of 7 years old. Um, I have a lot of nieces and nephews that I helped raise very young, so I'm very experienced with how to take care of children. So maybe that could be why I have more knowledge of how it is to take care of a child, although I still, learned a lot of other things about taking care of a child the older I got as well. So yeah, me and him just did not work out, and I kind of want to leave it at that because that's a deep situation. One day I may or may not discuss that, but yeah. So, yeah, so right about now, I am just focused on achieving my goals, being the best I can be for me, being a better person than I used to be, and being the best I can be for my baby girl as well. So, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, and um, overall, I just hope y'all stay strong. If you are in a similar situation or can relate, I just hope y'all stay strong, mentally and physically, and no matter what, just keep going and doing the best that you can do. Be better than you used to be, and not try to be better than someone else. So I love you, loves, and I will see you, loves, in the next video.